to Cinema Talk. I'm your host, Oliver, and today we are talking Mike and Nick, Nick and Alice. Mike and Nick and Alice is Bro, what a fucking tongue twister this name of a movie is. Mike and Nick and Alice is written and directed by BenDavid Grabinski. Okay? And it stars James Marsden, Eiza Gonzalez, and two Vince Vaughns. All right? And now I'm going to try my best to explain the plot of this film, but I'm going to give you a piece of advice right now. Do not go on IMDb to look up plot points or plot descriptions of a movie. It is horrendous. They are horrible. I don't know who writes this shit, but it needs somebody else to write plot details. I am going to give you an example right now by reading the plot of this film according to IMDb. So according to IMDb, the plot of this film is: two friends navigate the dangerous world of organized crime, testing their loyalty and survival skills as they get deeper into the criminal underworld. Right. Absolutely fucking not. That is not the plot of this film. This film is so complicated to give a plot for because so many things happen. First of all, everything takes place in one night. And yeah, there's time travel in it. But you wouldn't know that if you read the plot of IMDb, now would you? Anyways, Nick is Nick, okay? They're the same Nick. They're just from two different timelines. One Nick is from 6 months into the future, and the other Nick is in the present. Now, I'm going to do my best to try to explain to you the plot of this movie. So I'm going to go into quite a bit of detail of certain things here, but it's for me to try to explain to you what is happening in this movie and try to best summarize the plot the best that I can, okay? So Mike and Nick work for a criminal organization run by Sosa. He's played by Keith David. Now, Keith David's son, Jimmy Boy, is being let out of prison tonight. And to celebrate the son's release, Sosa is planning an insane night of partying. Drugs, sex, alcohol, all kinds of shenanigans, right? Now, Mike doesn't want to be part of this organization anymore. He wants out. So he's like, Nick, I don't want to be an assassin anymore. I'm done killing. Like, it's killing me inside. I don't want to do it anymore. But there's a problem. Nick can't just leave the organization because there's a mole inside the organization, and Sosa thinks that Mike is the mole. So Sosa hires the Baron. Okay, that's his name, the Baron. And he's a cannibal hitman. He eats his victims. He kills and eats his victims. So Sosa is sending the Baron to Mike so that he can kill and eat Mike. So Sosa goes to Nick so that Nick can help get Mike because they're best friends. So he helps him. And you might be wondering, like, why would he help Sosa get Mike if Mike is his best friend? Well, I'm going to tell you, that's because Mike is fucking Alice, and Alice is Nick's wife. So naturally, he's pissed. Like, why are you fucking my wife, bro? Like, we're boys. And not only are we boys, we're fucking assassins in this crazy underworld organization of fucking killers. And you're fucking my wife. So yeah, I'm going to help Sosa have the Baron eat your ass. Okay? So this happens, right? And then 6 months later, Nick feels like shit about it. He's like, man, I miss Mike. I miss my best friend. I don't have Alice anymore because Alice left me because I killed Mike. So I need to fix this. So he finds out that Alice's friend Simon, who's an inventor, happens to invent a fucking time machine. Out of like, it looks like I don't even know how he built it. It looks like a refrigerator or something. I don't know what it is. So Nick's genius plan, hear this. Nick's plan is to go back 6 months into the past to that fateful night of the party to tell Mike, yo, buddy, listen, I'm from the future, all right? And your ass gets eaten by the Baron. And I feel bad about it because I helped him get you. So I'm here to fix all this wrong, okay? Don't worry about the whole Alice situation. I know you guys are fucking. It's fine. I get it. But you're my best friend. I can't live without you, buddy. So I'm going to help you. And that's basically what the whole movie is about. Nick feels like shit for killing his best friend. So he hops on a time machine to go back into the past to save Mike, his best friend. And you see why it's so hard to come up with a plot for this movie. It's like, it's crazy to think about. Like, I have to think about how BenDavid Grabinski came up with the pitch for this movie. It's like, listen, guys, I have a brilliant idea for a movie. Check it. So, Mike is fucking Alice, right? Alice and Mike are married, and Mike and Nick are best friends, and they work for an organization, right? And then they have a guy named the Baron. He eats people. He eats his victims. It's super cool. We're going to have a cool scene where he's going to be eating ass. So did I enjoy the movie? You bet your ass I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. Look, no one in the movie is taking their shit too seriously, and neither should you. This is a popcorn flick, man. So if you're a fan of Vince Vaughn and you're a fan of action comedies, you're going to enjoy this movie. It's plenty good time. There's a lot of funny moments. James Marsden and Vince Vaughn are terrific together. And Vince Vaughn is classic Vince Vaughn. And you get two Vince Vaughns in this movie. So just when you thought you couldn't get enough Vaughn, you got Vaughns for days. So it's all fun. The characters are over the top. The situation is over the top. Bro, it's a good time. It's a solid 3 out of 5 stars on my letterbox. I'm not a big fan of the ending. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if they honestly cut the last 3 minutes, this movie in 10 years could be a future action classic. Maybe not. Or maybe it will. Who knows? Whatever. Anyways, if you've seen Mike and Nick and Alice, let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. I would love to read your opinions on the film. And if you like this type of content, consider subscribing to my channel. Help keep me going because I enjoy making these videos. So if you want to see more, subscribe. And you can see some more videos. I'll try to keep them entertaining for y'all because that's what I do. Thank you for watching this episode of Cinema Talk.